Hello and welcome to day 5 of the Ultimate Lead Page Challenge. This is the 5th and final day, and we have covered a ton of information with our lead pages. And so today we are going to be talking about the best test, and it's all about A/B split testing to find out exactly what A/B split testing is and how you can implement it in your business so that you can get better results on your lead pages. So here's what we will be learning today. You'll learn how to create and execute an A/B split test, the various kinds of split tests you can execute, and the crucial relationship between your A/B split testing and your ideal client. So, what is an A/B split? What is A/B split testing? And I really like this little image here because you can see, looking at A and B, just the layouts are different, and even there's more text on one page than the other. So those are just some examples of little things that we can be testing. So what is A/B split testing? So basically it's a statistical testing of two different versions of your lead page to see which one performs better. It's the same page, but they just look different. And the ultimate goal is to identify the components of your lead page your ideal clients are responding to. So you want to make sure that whichever one people are clicking and signing up on, that's the page that you want to use. So what types of split testing can you execute? There are really two primary types of split tests you should be executing. And the one is what I call the clear champion. And what happens here, you're going to be running with the best performing page in the test. And it should be used if one page clearly outperforms the other. So you put your two test pages up, and let's say one page has a 10% opt-in rate and one page has a 55% opt-in rate. You're obviously going to use the page that is getting the 55%. So there's a clear winner on that page and on that test. Now, the other way that you can do this is what I call the winning pieces. And this is if you're doing more than one type of test and testing different things. So you have more than two pages that you're testing. And this is when you would take, like, let's say you have like 6 different landing pages, and like 3 of those landing pages have the same headline but a different picture on them. And then the other 3, each one of them have different headlines, but then have the same picture. So you're testing the picture, the image that's on the lead page, and you're testing the headline that's on the lead page. And then you see which one is working the best. So then you just put those into a new page together to get a page that's going to perform even better, if that makes sense. It should be used if there's no clear winner and you have strategically placed specific components on one page and not the other. So it's like you can see these different pages and pick out the ones that are doing whatever you're testing, pick out the best pieces and put it all together on one page. And that's how you build a winning pieces split test. So the components of your A/B split test. You can test your hot headlines, your copy, and the structure layout of the page. You can test your colors of your buttons. You can test, like I said, the headlines. You can test if you have bullet points on your lead page. You can test with bullet points, without the bullet points. Just little things like that. You can test and see if something performs better or not. You can test, like I said, the structure. If you want to move the opt-in button to the left-hand side of the page versus the right-hand side of the page. There's anything that you can think of, you can test to see if it makes a difference. So the benefits of A/B split testing is that it allows you to maximize the amount of leads your lead page generates. So the more leads we get in the door, the better, the more eyeballs we end up getting on our offer at the end of your funnel. and it provides you with crucial insights about your ideal client. So as you're going through and testing, you're going to find out what your ideal clients like, what they feel comfortable with, what they visually appeals to them. And so the next time you go to build a lead page, you can probably do it even better because you've already got feedback from your previous lead pages. So if they like a certain amount of text on the page, if you're one of those people and your ideal clients like a lot of information before they sign up, then you're going to be like, okay, every time I make a lead page, I want to make sure I have my bullet points listed because I know that they need that extra information to click and sign up. And A/B split testing allows you to increase your conversion percentage exponentially when it's done correctly. Because there's so many times people put out one single page and then they just hope that it does well. And then they see mixed results, or they see that maybe they're getting a 20% conversion, but they want to do something better. So then they take that page down and then they put a new page up that's completely different. So they don't know what was working or what wasn't working with their original page. So you you want to do split testing so that it's just the subtle differences that really allow us to understand what our ideal clients are wanting on their lead pages. So how do you execute an A/B split test? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to do some research to understand the copy and structure your ideal client would respond to. And then you're going to formulate your hypothesis, defining what components should be involved in your test. So basically, what both of those are saying is that go look at some lead pages that your, I guess, so-called competition or people that are in the same industry. Go take a look at some of their lead pages and see what they're doing. Now, we don't know if their lead pages are converting well, but if there's someone that is a go-to expert in the industry, you might want to check them out because obviously they're probably spending ad money to get people to their lead pages, and they're not going to be throwing money away. So if they weren't working the lead, they probably wouldn't be using those lead pages. So especially if you keep following people in your industry, I know I am guilty of this. I follow the industry leaders, and whenever I see one of their ads come up on Facebook, I'll click to look at the lead page and see if it's the same lead page or what they've done differently or what's changed, and look for all of those different things. Look at the headlines, look at the copy, look at the structure, and just see if they're using the same lead page over and over and over again, or if they're switching them out and what they've changed, because it really allows you to see what's working for them. So that's just a little tip when you're doing some research on what your pages should look like. And then let's see, you're going to want to determine how to structure each page in the split test. So what are you wanting to test? You want to make sure that when you're doing a split test that you're only testing one element at a time. Because if you have one page where you have your headline and the image and opt-in, where you can put your name and email and then the button to submit, and then the next page you put a different headline, a different picture, and a different, just with a button, you're not going to know what's working or what's not. So you want to just one thing at a time. So you want the page to look exactly alike, except for, let's say you're testing the headline. So the page should look exactly the same, except one headline is different than the other. So the images, the layout, the structure, everything is the same. The only thing that is different is the headline, because that's what you're testing. And then once you get a definitive answer on which headline is best, then you can go and test the image, or you can test whether or not you want to have the name and email right there on the page, or if you just want to have a button where they click and then that pops up for them to fill in that information. You can test that to see which works best. So that's just an example of how it's super important that you only test one thing at a time. And then you just run your experiment. You see what people respond to, and then you analyze your results. It's really that simple. and you make changes based upon your results. And you want to make sure that you have enough people who have been to your lead page before you make a definitive decision about which page is working best. So, I mean, you want to make sure that you've had approximately at least 100 clicks onto the lead page to see which one's doing best. If you're under 100, you probably aren't going to be able to determine whether or not which page is really doing the best. There's not enough data there to base and make an educated, informed decision on it. 100 might even be pushing it a little bit low. So you want to make sure that you have enough people that have been there to, unless it's just completely obvious, like one page has 0 opt-ins and one page has like 40, you know, then it's like, okay, well, this one performed. I've had 80 people click on it and one page has 0 and one page has 40 opt-ins out of 80. I mean, that's clearly, you wouldn't have to wait to 100 then to shut the one that has 0 opt-ins down, obviously. But if it's like, if you're getting even sort of split results, you know, let the numbers get a little bit higher. So A/B split testing is one of the best ways to increase the quality of your leads who opt into your email list, because as you're getting your lead pages to convert at a higher rate, you're drawing those ideal clients who are all looking for a certain thing, a certain way that they're seeing things, a certain terminologies that are working with your headlines and your copy. So the quality of your leads are going to go up and the quantity are going to go up also. And A/B split testing allows you to speak directly to your ideal client and increase the likelihood that eventually they will work with you. So that is another major reason why you need to A/B split test. So here's what you have learned today. We learned how to create and execute an A/B split test, the various kinds of split tests you can execute, and the crucial relationship between your A/B split testing and your ideal client. So A/B split testing is the final aspect of this ultimate lead page challenge, because we've gone through everything. We've gone through the lead magnet, the headlines, the copy, the structure, and now the A/B split testing. That is everything that you could possibly need to know to create an amazing lead page that converts. So that is what you have learned. And by doing this, you're going to be able to maximize the growth of your email list. You'll increase your ability to successfully attract your ideal clients and create a lead page and lead magnet combination that converts. And that's, like I said, more people converting in on your lead magnet and opting into your list. That means more potential clients on down the road. And this is where, once you have this down, you've mastered the heart of your sales funnel. It's the beginning piece that really starts to head us down the road to getting those clients. So, like I said, it's right here in the middle of our sales funnel process. You know, once you have your offering down, your branding, it's like we're creating this lead page and our lead magnet that people will opt into, and we'll follow up with the email sequence, purchase page, and eventually that new client. So the next step in this process, now that we have learned how to do the lead page with the lead magnet, is to start monetizing that email list. And this will require you to build out the remaining pieces of your sales funnel with the same level of mastery that we're trying to accomplish in the lead magnet and lead page. And that's with your offering, your branding and marketing, your email sequence, and your purchase page. With those 4 things, we can make sure that we are getting everyone into your funnel and eventually becoming your client or customer. So how can I successfully build out the rest of my sales funnel? That's probably the question that you're asking yourself right now. Well, I want to share with you an opportunity that I have just put together, and it is my Funnel Flow Academy. And with the Funnel Flow Academy, it's a premium group coaching program that will take place for 8 weeks. And my staff and I will provide you with the tools, the coaching, and the support to build a sales funnel that provides you with a consistent flow of ideal clients and is capable of generating up to 6 figures each year or even more. It depends on what your pricing is for your products and programs. So we will be able to get you moving right on up and get you producing in your business. Now you should join the Funnel Flow Academy if you want to maximize your income and stop leaving money on the table each month. If you want to maximize your impact and increase your brand awareness, you want people to know who you are, we're going to get you visibility and get people opting into your funnels so that you can then create that know, like, and trust and eventually have them buy into your products and services. You want to learn how to work smarter and not harder. You don't want to be spending 1,000,000 hours online trying to find leads, and you don't want to be having to go out and network and like go to these networking meetings in your local community where you go and you talk to someone and you maybe find one person in a room of like 50 or 100 that might even be interested in what you're offering. There's a more efficient way to get clients and get these leads into your virtual office. If you want complete control over your schedule so that you can have the maximum freedom in your business and your personal life, and so that you can focus on the things that matter to you and not be bogged down with all of the marketing details of business and running it and trying to generate those leads yourself, which causes you to be on a financial roller coaster and also just a sort of a client roller coaster where you 1 month you have a client, the next month you don't, and so you're just up and down. But we can take care of that once you have a sales funnel in place that's generating results for you. And if you are ready to turn the page and finally realize your full potential, because once you have your sales funnel in place, it's really going to start flowing for you, and you'll just ride the flow of new clients coming in, and you'll be able to, like I said, have that maximum freedom and reach your full potential in working with those ideal clients. So I am going to make a limited offer to those people that are here in this challenge. And most funnel coaching programs cost anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. That is a normal offer for a funnel coaching program. And I'm offering my program, which is valued at $6,000, for only $997 for everyone who participated in this Ultimate Lead Page Challenge. I mean, I want to see you ladies get results. And I know that by putting it at this price, it's going to, I mean, think about it. If you sold, I don't know what your products are priced at, but let's say that you have a $500 product. If you just sold 2, I mean, you just made back the investment for this program, and you have a funnel that's going to be generating you hundreds of thousands of dollars over the life of your funnels. And plus this information, you'll be able to apply and build as many funnels as you ever want to, because once you know how to do it, it's just a matter of repeating the steps. But this offer for the $997 is going to expire in 1 week. I'm also going to be offering you guys the option to have a payment option. So if you're like, well, I don't have the $997 right now, you can make 2 payments of $500, no problem, and we can get you into the program and make it happen for you. And also, I do have a commission scale, so if you guys know anyone, for the first, I think it's 7 people that you refer to me and that they join the program, you get a 30% commission. But here's my secret to you guys. People who are not in the challenge are going to be, I'm going to be charging them $19.97. So, you know, you get 2 or 3 people that you know to sign into the program, and you've already made back your investment. That's just a little cool thing that I like to do. And plus, I really feel like I want to build a community of people, so we all support each other, And the people who join my programs are going to be the first people that I refer work to. That's just, I feel like that's the most that I can do, because I can support you guys and your businesses, and everyone can grow their business together. And then also I am offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get in the program and you're like, well, this isn't what I thought it was, you're not helping me at all, no questions asked, I will give you your money back. No problem. And the only question I have left is, are you ready to get on the fast track to having maximum freedom in your business and personal life? So, I mean, if you're ready to start making some money and making some real money in your business, the best way to do that is to have a sales funnel and to get it working. And the thing that so many people don't realize is that they think they can go out there and they can build a sales funnel by themselves. And they don't realize is that 9 times out of 10, your first funnel, especially when you try to do it by yourself, is going to fail. And even when you're doing it with a coach, the coach tells you what you need to tweak and what changes you need to make so that you can start getting the results. And I mean, I've had a coach, I have a business coach, and she helps me with my funnels. So I mean, it's common to have those support, because sometimes we're so close to what we're trying to do that we don't see the things that are maybe need to be tweaked and changed. So how can you get started is the question. I just want to ask you guys to go ahead and schedule a free discovery call with me, and we'll get on the phone. It's a 30-minute call, so if you have any questions at all, we can talk it through, and if you decide that this is the program that you want to join, I'll send you a link to make a payment, and we'll get you started, because the program will be started the week of February 20th, which is like a little over a week now. So that's when the kickoff will be. But we can schedule the discovery call and get you ladies enrolled in the Funnel Flow Academy. So yeah, open enrollment does end on February 19th. So that's how long the $9.97 price is good for those of you who are participating in the Ultimate Lead Page Challenge. After that, it'll go back up to the $19.97 that everyone else that will be charged for, I don't know how long. I don't know how long I'll leave it at that price point. But it'll be there, because eventually this will be, after I've built it all out and completely done everything for this program, I will probably within the next year to year and a half be selling this program, the Funnel Flow Academy, for a $5,000 program. So you guys are getting in on the very ground floor if you choose to get into this program, but just know that as I'm building it out, it will end up being a $5,000 program. So, and you guys will have lifetime access to all of the content that I create in there, even after, if you decide to hop out and leave the program after 8 weeks, you'll still have all of the information that I add into the program even after that point too. So I hope to see you guys joining me over in the Funnel Flow Academy. And if you have any questions or want to join the Academy, feel free to schedule this discovery call at uniquetoyoumarketing.com/discover, and make sure you book the discovery call. And I think it's the first one on the list. It's a 30-minute discovery call. So I look forward to hopefully hearing from you ladies and have you joining in the Funnel Flow Academy getting started on February 20th. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you really soon.